So, rest in paradise, Ryan Leone. Dude told me for years that I should post videos like he did, telling stories about my crazy fucking life. I have no format. I'm just gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna load one up once a week and yeah, man, see where it goes. Marijuana was not a gateway drug for me. Trauma was, and WD-40. I watched Basketball Diaries as a kid, and you know, when Leonardo DiCaprio was all loaded like huffing glue or whatever, I was like, that looks cool, you know? I knew heroin was bad, so I'd never do heroin, you know? But I got some household items. One of them was WD-40, and that shit, I inhaled that shit out of a paper bag. That shit got me lit as fuck. I was like looking at high schools, right? I was in 8th grade, and I took a bunch of like Lipitor and like all these pills from my parents' medicine cabinet that would not give you a buzz. It almost killed me. I was sick as fuck. My mom went in for the interview to the school. I stayed in the car, crying in the fetal position like a little baby bitch. And I didn't really touch it again till, I don't know, 2000. Went to boarding school. It was like this prestigious art boarding school called Happy Valley School in Ojai, Santa Barbara County. And we had like cow fields there, and we'd go out at night and sneak out at night after the dorm person like checked our rooms, and we'd go pick mushrooms, you know, out the cow shit. And yeah, we had a ropes course. We'd fucking smoke weed there. And I was there on a soccer scholarship. I was a right mid. Like, you would not want to get kicked in the face by me with either feet, but especially my right one. Like, I'll crush you, dude. I'll crush you, bro. Fall back. Fucked up that entire year. Got expelled for weed. And now I'm in public school. South Pasadena High School. Ask about me. Yeah, man. It was just weed. It was, you know, ecstasy here and there. I remember my boy Cody McMains. If y'all have seen Not Another Teen Movie or Bring It On, he's like the Kirsten Dunst's little brother in Bring It On. Cody and I, he's like, hey bro, he's like, so we're gonna go to my house. My mom's finna drive us. She makes me go to these stupid fucking meetings though. And I was like, meetings? I'd never been to an AA meeting before, or any 12-step meeting. I was like, what kind of meeting? He's like, Marijuana Anonymous. I'm like, okay. I'm like, let's run that, you know? And he's like, don't trip, bro. Like, we'll smoke a blunt beforehand. Like, it's only an hour long, bro. We'll just sit through this meeting, meet her back at the parking lot, and she'll, you know, drive us to the crib. He lived in, like, Sunland. He had this ranch and, like, back house, and we'd party and drink back there and snort coke and, you know, pop days and shit. So we go to this MA meeting, and I don't want to fuck any of the traditions up or anything like that, so I will leave names out of it at the level of press, radio, and films, but I'll leave regular names out as well. We go to this MA meeting. Cody and I are baked out of our fucking minds, and I'd never been to a meeting before. I was 15, 16 years old. And the speaker, he'd been clean, you know, off marijuana for 5 years. So, you know, he weighed like even more because, you know, a lot of people get clean and sober and they just don't take care. It's not mind, body, and soul for them. They think that, you know, as long as they're abstinent, like not putting drugs and alcohol in their body, like they'll just be fine. That's cool if that works for you, but you're probably a stage 3. You're not a stage 4 diehard dope fiend alcoholic. A stage 4 is the person with the gene, you know, or they can develop it, you know, in life. So this dude's like 500 pounds, and all I remember is like the end part. Like by this point, like the shit he was sharing, like Cody and I were completely disrupting the meeting. And this dude's talking about his bottom, and he's like, yeah, my family, you know, they wouldn't talk to me for years because of my marijuana problem. They invited me. I lied to them and told them I was sober. And they invited me to my family, my little sister's birthday party. And, you know, me being an addict, a marijuana addict,